This week, President Biden condemned corporate price gouging more forcefully than ever before. This reflects administration's renewed effort to respond to widespread voter discontent with the economy as next year's elections approach. Arrow right after weeks internal meetings led by White House Chief Staff Jeff Zients. Biden aides recently approached the president with a stern rebuke firms that have failed to decline despite record profits. According to three people with knowledge the situation, he proposed a plan, anonymity to reflect internal company conversations. People said the president liked the idea and immediately approved it. The new approach comes partly in response to voters' consistently poor marks on Biden's handling of the economy. Even as inflation has fallen since last year's surge and corporate profits remain surprisingly high. But this effort is not without its risks. Republicans and even some Democratic economists, for example, largely argue that corporate greed is to blame for economy-wide price increases. In a statement Monday, Biden struck his most populist tone yet as he attacked companies for not lowering prices even as supply chains improved. Let me be clear, as inflation falls, it is time to stop price gouging for all companies that have not brought their prices back down, even as supply chains are being rebuilt, he said. Supply chain. On Thursday, following those comments, he published a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, reiterating that message. To be clear about companies that do not bring their prices back even though inflation has fallen, it is time to end price gouging. Give American consumers a break. Joe Biden, November 30, 2023. Biden's approach was supported by a federal report this week that found corporate profits rose in the last quarter. However, these profits were expected to decrease. As part of inflation, corporate profits exceeded labor costs in last quarter for the first time in 18 months. According to Mike Conchal, Director of Macroeconomic Analysis at center-left think tank Roosevelt Institute, corporate profits accounted for slightly more than 15% of national income in the last quarter. This represents a significant increase from last year, when companies generated close to $3 trillion in profits. White House aides say the president's remarks are part of a broader effort to pressure big companies to do more, lower prices where they can. A White House official, speaking on condition of anonymity to explain administration's thinking, said producer prices fell significantly in October, with some firms' costs falling without leading to lower prices for consumers. It's unclear how aggressive the president will be in his attempt to jawbone companies over price gouging. And the White House declined to comment when asked whether Biden would single out specific companies for criticism. Still, the White House official noted the actions of Walmart, which recently announced lower costs. The president will